We are going to start with the father of the bride. So, Mr. Steve, it's your turn.
Thank you.
Have you got a mic?
I do get a mic. Hello. It's everybody's favourite part, apart from obviously ours. But right, I'm going to read it out. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Steve, the very proud dad of this beautiful bride. I'm going to read my speech out word for word because I'm a little nervous. Not because I'm making a speech in front of you all, but because, well, I've been married for 36 years and I'm not used to speaking for more than 30 seconds without being interrupted. So please, just bear with me. Okay, firstly, I'd like to thank you all for being here today and being part of this very special day with us all. I remember clearly the day Zoe was born. In fact, we only just made it to the hospital in time. We got to the hospital entrance and Tina said, "I can't move any further." So I ran inside to get help, returning seconds later with a nurse and a wheelchair. She said, "I can't sit down, the head's already there." You girls, just wait. We just managed to get her into a delivery suite, and sure enough, moments later, Zoe was born. The first time I held her and saw her, she took my breath away, and I had tears in my eyes. And 30 years later, she did it again today. Bear with me. When I saw you in that dress, you looked perfect, and we are so proud of you. Just hang on. That's it. I'm fine now.
Down the ball.
When Zoe first told us she had met someone, she said, "His name's Dane, and he's a chef." I thought, well, that sounds perfect for Zoe. Because she loves the food, he knows how to put in the long hours, handle pressure, and he's used to being yelled at. So he's had the perfect training for marriage. But marriage isn't always glamorous. Some days it's fun and laughter, and other days you'll spend it together. But jokes aside, what truly matters is how they make each other feel. I've watched Zoe grow into a confident, kind, and loving person, and I've seen how Dane supports her, believes in her, and loves her exactly as she is. So Zoe, no matter how grown up you are, you will always be my little girl, and I'll always be there for you, and I couldn't be prouder of the woman you've become. And Dane, I'm not going to welcome you to the family because you were already a big part of it. And although you weren't my little boy, that was Steve and Susie's privilege. I am proud of you, and I will always be there for you. So I'm going to keep it short, so everyone, please raise a glass with me to love, laughter, and a lifetime of happiness to Zoe and Dane. Zoe and Dane. Woohoo! Sorry, Dane, it's your turn.
Great. Can I have a round of applause, please?
Well done, Jess.
Right.
You like him here?
Thank you.
Been waiting for him to touch me up for ages. Thanks, George. Hello. Right, how do I top that? Well, I'm going to try. I'm going to try and hold it together. Hello. So far, so good. Welcome to Zoe's wedding. The only portion of today that she doesn't get us saying. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Zoe's husband. That's Dane. It's not Dave. It's Dale. Dean. Diane. That's one we've had before.
Come on, Darren.
Darren. Yeah, we've had that before. That's my best mate. I've known him for 20 years. And on behalf of myself and my wife, come on! I'd like to thank you all for joining us today. I thought it'd be best I say a few words before I spend the rest of my life listening. Although, my new wife... We're going to keep that going. She'll tell you I ain't been much good at listening in the 8 years leading up to today. What was that? Much like our starters this afternoon, this speech will be full of toast. Just make sure your glasses are charged. First of all is to every single one of you in this room. Family, friends, and everyone else in between. I've got lost already. On behalf of myself and my wife, thank you very much. We want to thank you all so much for being here today. It really wouldn't be the same without you, although it would be a lot cheaper. Cheers. First toast is to you. Thank you very much. Cheers. 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 Thank you to Harminder and all the team here at Bolton Hall for putting on a lovely day and for all your support throughout. So thank you very much, Harminder. Thank you to all the chefs for putting on a lovely lunch. I wasn't going to forget the chefs today. Thank you very much. To our beautiful bridesmaids. So, are we okay? Of course it was you. I can't take you anywhere, can I? No. Kirsty, Georgia, Kate and Liv, you all look absolutely stunning today. Each of you, in your own way, have supported Zoe and our relationship from the very start. You've been the best of friends to both of us, and we love you very, very much. Zoe has told me how much she has enjoyed all 45 of her hen do's. Good job of getting all those organised. Well done. And perhaps most importantly, thank you for being #Team Dane from the very start. So can we raise a glass to our lovely bridesmaids, please? Thank you very much. I haven't got my glass on there. Cheers, thank you. Shaking. Oh, God. Special mention to Georgia, or G, one of our two lovely maids of honour today, for doing the alterations on the dresses, for making our lovely pocket squares. I didn't even do that on purpose, it's just that. And also a special mention to our lovely bridesmaid Kate and her husband Andy. They've actually left their son at home on his first birthday today to be with us today. It was 100% your fault. I think he is being babysat. I think either that or they just cracked a window and put the Albion highlights on for him. I'm pretty sure he's already upset. Oh, he's at nursery, okay. So it's better than watching the Albion, I suppose. It's a good nursery. He earns loads of money. So a big happy birthday to Orson, everybody. Cheers, Orson. To my best man, Al, and my groomsmen. Each of you have probably all got some sort of story or some sort of video of me that's best not shared with the family, so I will keep this section sweet. Thank you, lads, for your love, support, frequent abuse, and countless Instagram reels. You've each given me some of the happiest and funniest memories in my life. From holidays, spontaneous adventures. It's another word for piss up. Yeah, spontaneous piss ups. Spending too much time laughing at things that you really shouldn't be laughing at, and getting into fights at a particularly wild Rick Stein staff Christmas party. You're the only one there, mate. Who's that? We've been through some stuff. Some of them on what was a very interesting stag do. We'll leave that at that. And through what can only be described as the hardest of times for me recently, you've all shown up for me. And I'll always be grateful for that. And to you. So cheers to the groomsmen. Thank you very much. To Tina and Steve, my new in-laws, although it's felt like we've been family from the minute I walked through your front door. I wanted to take a moment to acknowledge what an incredible job you've done in raising your daughter. She's a testament to you, to your compassion, your values, and desire to see the best in people. And you've helped her become what she is today. A kind, generous, honest, intelligent woman with a sometimes annoyingly strong will. You accepted me into your family from the first hello, and I'll always be grateful for that. You've both become my favourite drinking buddies and the best people to share a curry at a Sheik's with. And long may that continue. Thank you for all the love and support and advice you've given us over the years. Frankly, we'd be lost without you. And seeing as neither of us are any good at DIY, we probably wouldn't have any curtains either. Mum, Dad, I'd also like to acknowledge what an incredible job you've done raising your son. You've taught me to be humble, to believe in myself, and to be passionate in everything that I do. Things that have helped me all the way through my life and through my career. You've both given me the amazing childhood, encouraged me to do my best, allowed me to spread my wings, and raised me to become someone that I think is a good man. I hope you're as proud of me as I am to be your son. I love you both so much, and thank you for loving me. I'm all right. So can we please raise a massive glass to our wonderful parents, Tina, Steve, Susie and Steve. Thank you. Cheers. Zoe. I'll set the bar way too high with the Disney World proposal, so here goes. The next part of my speech is for you. Hello. We did it! Yay! My wife! Yay! Zoe, I've written this section of my speech too many times to count. I've researched loads of different groomsy speeches, listening to all the romantic stories of how they met, and found myself thinking, is our story actually romantic? For those of you that don't know, I slid into Zoe's DMs because she posted a Facebook status saying she was drunk and eating chicken in the kitchen. Because I was doing the same thing. Honestly, Zoe, I just need an excuse to talk to you. And an excuse presented itself to me. As it happens, it was the best decision I ever made. Because after a few weeks of back and forth on Facebook Messenger, we finally met. But did I gaze into your eyes and think, oh my God, she's the one? Nope, I patted her on the head, like this, and I said, oh, you're shorter than me, thank God. I was an insecure man back then. Short, yeah, insecure, no. I'll never understand to this day why you didn't walk straight out the door, but you didn't. You stayed, and we talked. We went to the Harvester over the road, we talked some more, until the guy at the bar asked us to leave because they were closing. In the 8 years since then, you've been my favourite person to talk to, my favourite face, my happiest hello, and my hardest goodbye. And watching you walk down the aisle today made me so proud. The tears just rolled down my face. It's a bit of a niche joke, that is. Yeah, thank you to those that got it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. And it made me think back to that first date, watching you walk up those stairs at Chiquitos. And I thought, yeah, actually, This is a romantic story because it's ours, and I'll never get bored of telling it. I'm sure you'll understand that putting 8 years into a 10-minute speech, which is more like 20 now, sorry, is nigh on impossible to share every incredible moment that we've had together. But what I can say is how amazing it's been to share these 8 years with you. We've gone through career changes, new experiences, and built a home together. We've been through some amazing highs and some devastating lows. And for the rest of my life, there's no one I'd rather have by my side to share these experiences with. And being able to call you my wife is a privilege, and I'll never take it for granted. These last few weeks have been some of the toughest of my life, and without you here, I'm not sure how we would cope. It's highlighted just how important you are, not just to me, but to our whole family. And although you'll always be a Marsh, I'm so grateful to now call you a Glover. And as you well know by now, my family's mental. So you'll fit right in. So thank you. Yes, Nana said mental. That's where I am now. Thank you. So, thank you for marrying me, for being my rock, for being my shoulder to lean on, and thank you for laughing at my cringy jokes. And thank you for letting me drag you to the cinemas every time there's a Marvel movie on, even though you hate them. Thank you for making me a better man. You look incredible today, and I love you so much. So, could we all be upstanding and say a big cheers to my beautiful wife? Wife? Mrs. Zoe Glover! And a round of applause, please, if that's not too much trouble. I ain't done yet. You can sit back down. Now, I'm still here. I should be finished by now. I know I'm still standing here, and usually the last part of the groom's speech is reserved for the bride. But I've had to shuffle my speech around a little bit so I could address the elephant in the room. And that's the empty space to my left. Bear with me. As most of you in the room will know, 3 weeks ago we lost my dad. And our world was turned upside down. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone in the room for your messages of support over the last few weeks. It's really helped to pull us through. Dad. Woo. I'm doing it, I'm okay. You were really excited to be here today, and you fought like hell to be here in person, but sadly it wasn't to be. You would have loved today, being with the family, meeting all the people that you'd heard about from the stags and the hens, but you definitely would have forgot their names. Getting all political after a few pints, and drinking everybody under the table, and believe me, he would have. I wish you could be here in your suit, and I wish I could see how proud you are of me and mine. I wish I could talk about the football with you one more time. Okay. And I wish you could tell me that the dessert needs a little bit more lemon in it because it refreshes the palate. I know. The thing is, he would have said, still needs more lemon. He's a lime cheesecake, Dad. I wish you could see how beautiful your daughter-in-law looks today. And I wish that chair wasn't empty. Whew. He's here. Me and my family have been in pain for the last few weeks. But if this pain has taught me anything, it's that we shouldn't waste time. We never tell each other I love you enough, and we spend too much time looking back. So, in honour of my dad, I have 3 requests for all of you tonight, before I pass you over to the next person doing the speech. 1, don't tell us that you're sorry for our loss today. Tell us congratulations. Just for today, we don't look back at what might have been. We look forward to the life that me and Zoe are going to build together. Today we celebrate, and tomorrow we can grieve. I'm okay. I think dancing helps. Number 2, tell someone close to you that you love them today. Now, preferably, because we never say it enough. And number 3, stand up. Raise your glasses. Stop crying. And join me in saying my final thank you for today. And a big cheers to my dad, Steve Glover. Steve. Thank you. You get a round of applause, would be nice as well. Thank you. Well done. I'm still here. Lasted ages. I'm very sorry for wasting your time. Thank you. I got there. I did it in the end.
Well done.
You doing it?
Well done.
Next up, we've got something a little bit different. We're not passing you straight over to my best man. The bride would like to say a few words. So a big round of applause, please! Zoe Marsh! Zoe Glover!
Just going to do it from there. It'll reach.
Okay, yeah. How much?
Anyway, after that, I think I've changed my mind. Hello everyone. I'm not going to introduce myself because that would be a bit weird at my own wedding. So if you do only know me as Dane's wife or the bride, now is your cue to leave. Especially considering everything that I've personalised with both our names on it today. I wasn't planning on saying anything today up until about 3 weeks ago. And then I realised I couldn't let this day go by without saying my own few words. But you're okay, I take after my dad, so a man of very few words. So it will just be short and sweet. I want to thank everyone for their love and support during this wedding journey, but especially over these last few weeks. Mum and Dad, thank you for wiping my tears away, hugging me, telling me everything was going to be okay. And in Mum's words, for anything that physically went wrong, don't worry, Dad will fix it. Even when you knew I was being ridiculous, you didn't say it, you were just there without question, as always. Thank you both for all of the support you've given us and for making my centrepiece visions come to life. There are no words to thank you for all you have and continue to do. I love you both very much. Susie, whenever people meet you, the first question they ask me is, how did you get so lucky to get a mother-in-law like her? And my honest answer is, I don't know, but someone certainly blessed me to give me you. You, Steve, and Lindsay, eventually, welcome me into your family with open arms. And for that, I am truly grateful. I didn't quite get to call Steve my father-in-law officially. But I didn't need a piece of paper to tell me what he means to me. No. We prayed he would make it here today, and there he is. Not in person as we hoped, but in spirit. I thank you both for giving me this wonderful husband I get to spend my life with. I'd just like to give a quick shout out to the bridesmaids and groomsmen for doing all you have for us both and being our most loyal and truest people. So, after what was meant to be a few words, Dane, here's to us being husband and wife.
Woo!
Here's to us having the best parents and families there is.
Woo!
And here's to every single one of you in this room for all of your love and support and for sharing our day with us. So here's to all of you. And now, for the happy and joyful and hopefully funny part. No pressure, Al. Here is the best man.
Christ, here we go. Right. I'm just going to read this off the paper because I'll stutter otherwise. I can't do it. Anyway, hello everyone. Hello. Cheers. Showing off. My name is Alex, and those who don't know me, I am Dane's best man, best friend, carer, lover, and top shelf reacher for the last, over 10 years now. He's small, isn't he? He's small. Me and Dane have this little debate, Dane calls it a debate, of when and how we first met each other. Dane seems to think he was in the lovely establishment called the Bramford. For some reason in there, I put hold for cheers and booze, like people know where the Bramford is, but maybe not. Thank you. That's lovely. But I argue it was when I had to keep him in a bathroom at a house party while his sister Lindsay was doing the big sister duty of punching one of Dane's school friends' heads in, because he did it to Dane. Cheers, Lindsay, loved it. Come to think of it, an 18-year-old me in a bathroom with a 16-year-old Dane sounds dodgy, doesn't it? It's because I wanted it to be dodgy. But it was the lovely establishment that was the Bramford that was the hub of our everlasting bond. Dane used to be a chef at the pub, while my wife Chelsea used to work behind the bar. Their shifts would finish and we'd sit together and have a drink. To this very day, this trio still has the same bond, now with a wonderful and improved extra added to the three. Zoe.
He's all about you, mate. He's a bit.
I've left that out. Well, I'm at the top. As our friendship developed, it was rare that there was not a weekend where young me, Dane and Aaron would either be in the Bramford having a few beers or in walkabout or faces till stupid hours in the morning, which then naturally we decided, let's have a lad's holiday. I know what you're thinking. Did you go like Ibiza, Mallet or Zante? No, it was a 5-star all-inclusive holiday in Egypt. It's probably lads, that one. Whilst there, we managed to become friends with the English folk as we all do abroad. On the last night of the holiday, we thought it'd be a good idea to wear bikini tops of one of the girls we met to the hotel pool party. Me being a bigger girl, I had to wear 3 bobbles to go just so it fit round my back. Anyway, a lot of rum and pineapples later, Aaron turns to me and asks where Dane is. Adjusting my bikini, I scanned the pool, and all of a sudden what I thought was a big light shone to the side of the pool. And there it was, a 5'4.5" Flash stood at the side of the pool in a superhero pose. We knew exactly who this was. My first thought was, why has he brought this on a holiday and it's 35 degrees outside? So, Flash does this little run around the pool and jumps straight in. What I didn't mention is that it was a Flash morph suit, so when Dane's jumped in, he's practically waterboarded himself and had to save himself from drowning. It was horrible. It was rough. Just before this holiday, Dane's lovely mum Sue gave me a hug and a kiss and told me to look after her boy, in which I will always remember to do every time we're abroad and make sure that is the case every time we go away. Christ, here we go, Dane, I'm sorry. We've been to Amsterdam and dodged a terrorist attack. Honestly. Dane got so stoned his legs didn't work and he bought a half-eaten KFC burger in KFC off really because he couldn't move his legs. Sorry, sir, I am really young. I did look after him though. He got to bed, so. She's going to kill me in a bit, I'm sorry. I've lost where I am now, sorry.
Got to the part where you said Dane was stoned.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, Jesus. Shall I say it again? Yeah, we've been to Dublin numerous times. We had a villa with all our friend group and organised each other's stag do's with too many memories to even fit in this speech. God, there's so many paper. Christ. Talking of stag do's, in October, I had the honour of organising Dane's. Belfast was the destination, and 3 days was definitely enough time to celebrate Diane. We dressed him up every day as you do. He looked lovely in a wedding dress on day 1. Day 2 was a dodgy, bright, Mr. Motivator-esque golf gear. This was an eventful day as we played pub golf, drank loads, explored Belfast, and helped the homeless. Cheers. I told you it was coming. I'll tell you later too. Dan was alright, so I'll not make sure of that.
Where did you come from?
It's got me right. Then, the final night. As we know, Diane is a proper Star Wars nerd, and we had all the lads in Jedi robes, and Diane was dressed up as Princess Leia, sort of. Sort of in the capital letters exclamation mark after that, rough. With a combed bra and dress that only had material at the front and the back. We walked into a nice posh bar, Jedi's first, live music playing, Princess Leia walks through, and the live artist just stopped singing and just went in his mic. Diane, being Diane, embraced this and started to dance to Man I Feel Like a Woman, performed by the live artist, requested by Diane. Weird. It was my fault, really, I did it. I wish I could stand here all day and talk about Diane, and he would too. All that. But there was no one else I would want as a best friend. When I'm with Diane, why am I getting upset? Stupid. There is not a time I'm not happy or laughing. We make each other laugh. We encourage each other to be childish whenever we get the chance. We eat crap. I roll terribly here because it's drink loads and just always have a good time. If ever there's a time I'm stressed or in my own head, Dane's company stops all the noise. Fuck. What? Idiot. And there's nothing to worry about all of a sudden, and that's why I'm looking to call Diane my best friend. Christ.
Come on then.
No. Right. Cheers. I feel like I'm eating the mic as well, it's a bit close, isn't it? Anyway, now, over 8 years ago, Diane started to message and go on dates with a lovely lady we all know as Zoe Marsh. Glover, sorry. His wife? Can't do that all right. Dan introduced Zoe to our friendship group, and we went to the Bramford. This place is getting too many inches. To celebrate New Year of 2018 coming in.
Is that where you went every New Year?
Just this one. Just this one, Tim. Yeah. After a heavy celebration and all very drunk, we stumbled our way back to the Glover's residence. Feeling a bit worse for wear, Zoe's head is down the toilet. Diane, being Diane, thought this was the right time to ask Zoe to be his girlfriend. To which she sickly accepted. Not sickly as if because Diane's asked, but more the fact she was actually just being sick. Anyway, being the jealous husband of Diane at the time, I thought to myself, surely no one will ever care for, love and support Diane like I do. But 8 years down the line, this beautiful, honest, caring, loving, wine drinking, cocktail sipping, quiche loving, Disney fanatic does this tenfold and more, especially of recent. There is no one literally in this world that is perfect for Diane other than you, Zoe. Cheers, sir. Love it. That's pretty much it. Apart from, I've got a few thank yous and a few cheers. So, to the bridesmaids, thank you for making Zoe's hen do's. God knows how many she's had now. Amazing. Thank you all for being there for Zoe and supporting her in her life. You all look great and fantastic. So, cheers, bridesmaids. Been stutter, I'm buzzing. To the groomsmen, thank you all for the support of celebrating Dad and all being there when he's needed you the most. All three of you are class, and I don't think Dan would be where he is now if he weren't. Is it weird to say for us? But we all love Dan, so that's what I'm trying to get to. So cheers to the groomsmen as well. Thank you. To the Marshes, Tina and Steve, thank you for being incredible parents to Zoe and bringing up such a caring and loving woman into this world. we literally love Zoe, and we just can't do this life without her, so thank you. Tina and Steve. Stunning, idiot. Oh, God, here we go. To the Glovers. Christ. Susie and the late great Steve, thank you for raising Dane to be the man he is today. Without you guys, he wouldn't be who and where he is today, and I probably wouldn't like him otherwise. Finally, Dane and Zoe, the new Mr. and Mrs. Glover. Literally just thank you. Thank you for being unapologetically yourselves. You two bounce off each other perfectly, and I hope you've had the best day, and all of us here now are going to make sure you do. So here's to having a great night, a few beers, loads of stupid dancing.
Oh, guaranteed.
Buzzing. And to celebrate Dane and Zoe's day. So can we all upstand, raise our glasses for the last speech, because I've done terribly, to Dane and Zoe. Cheers everyone, thank you. I don't know what to do now. Cheers.
Thank you. You did brilliant.
I nearly did a mic drop on accident.
Oh.
Cheers, mate.
Stuttered more than Paul Pogba.
There's no more now, don't worry.